A man with an IQ of 170, blessed with a beautiful wife and a high-paying job, finds his entire world turned upside down by a single document that completely rewrites his destiny. Charlie is the CIA's top codebreaker. One day, a colleague whose life he had once saved mysteriously shows up at his door, handing him an encrypted file that no one has been able to crack. With his exceptional intelligence, Charlie easily decodes it, only to discover evidence of a mistaken bombing operation from 5 years ago, and the person who authorized it was none other than his own direct supervisor. Just as Charlie reels from this shocking discovery, even worse news hits. His boss personally escorts him to the director's office and delivers devastating news: his wife Sarah, who was away on a business trip, has been kidnapped and brutally murdered. Security footage shows for perpetrators taking hostages before mysteriously vanishing. Devastated by the loss of his beloved wife, Charlie decides to investigate the truth himself. He hacks into the hotel's surveillance system and uses audio recognition technology to gradually identify the 4 killers. However, when Charlie presents his findings to his colleagues, their reaction is disturbingly cold. The CIA has known the killers' identities all along but chose to turn a blind eye in the name of national security. Even more disturbing, they suggest Charlie see a therapist, claiming it's to help him return to normal work. Completely enraged, Charlie decides to go all minus in. He slams the evidence of his supervisor's authorization of the mistaken bombing right on the table, blackmailing this murderous boss either help him get revenge, or this evidence will appear on front pages of news outlets worldwide. After hearing Charlie's demands, his supervisor can't help but sneer this powerless programmer actually wants to be trained as an operative. Faced with mockery, Charlie is quickly sent to a secret training facility for brutal training under veteran instructor Henderson. His firearms training is absolutely disastrous, but surprisingly, this bookworm shows remarkable talent in explosives. While Charlie trains intensively, an investigation team begins searching his home and workspace, trying to find that crucial evidence. However, the disk they painstakingly locate turns out to be completely empty when decrypted up. This is exactly the trap Charlie deliberately set to buy himself training time. Even more cunning, Charlie had planted a listening device in his supervisor's office folder there. Every move is under his control. When his supervisor orders Charlie's elimination, this genius has already vanished without a trace, taking along a complete set of forged documents. First stop, Charlie targets Gretchen, the easiest to track. By monitoring the bakery this former operative frequents, he successfully infiltrates her apartment. But when facing his enemy, his hands shake so badly he can't even pull the trigger. Fortunately, Charlie discovers Gretchen has a severe pollen allergy, so he buys out all the lilies from a flower shop and extracts lethal pollen. When Gretchen goes to the hospital for a check-up, Charlie hacks into the medical system and injects the pollen into the oxygen equipment. Watching his enemies struggle in agony inside the glass room, Charlie calmly tries to make a deal with Gretchen. However, this old fox isn't about to give up without a fight. Gretchen pretends to be on the verge of suffocation, and the moment Charlie opens the door to save her, she launches a deadly counterattack.